I'm in Nan Nuo Mountain. So Nan Nuo Mountain is actually is one of the largest mountains out of the 15 ancient mountains for sure. There are over 30 villages in this mountain. And in terms of the number of ancient tea trees, is also the #1 in the whole Yunnan area. So Nan Nuo Mountain is also one of the first tea mountains that got modernized. This one is actually the first tea factory started in Nan Nuo Mountain in 1938. And in 1951, in Nan Nuo Mountain area, China built the first tea research center dedicated for Puerh tea in Yunnan province. So this one is very, it's been famed for the longest time. It's probably the most well-known mountain ever since the early 1900s. And also it's very easy access as well. People here has long history of making tea and selling tea pretty well. The village I'm in right now is the most famous village in Nan Nuo Mountain. It's called the Puerh Open Village. Now, because there's also a new village in this area. Just this area alone, they have many ancient old trees. Where we're going, there's also one of the oldest cultivated tea tree. Not only is a cultivated variety, but they can be sure that it's also somebody planted there 800 years ago. It's a very famous one. These are all tea trees. Because this region have very long history of planting tea and modernizing the process. So not only they have the ancient trees, but even just the trees that are 70, 80 years old there, which is, you know, older to our time. Is there tons of them. And so this village is the majority population in the Nan Nuo Mountain are all Han people. And this village, the Han people worship reproductive organs. So usually the entrance of their village, they have a little signs showing that. So that's the 800-year-old planted tree. On the side it says we need to protect it. It's actually have barbed wire all around it. Before I came here, see, this is even a little tea house right here. There's another really big tree up there, so we're gonna go see that one as well. And also what's fascinating about Puerh village is because not only there's this king tea tree, just even like just relatively old trees, like it probably would be singled out in other villages. Over here, just like tons of them. It's everywhere. It's really fascinating. These are all planted. So it shows the history of people planting tea here. It says long time ago people started. How many people has lived in this village for over 800 years? They moved down from the Tibetan Plateau back in Han Dynasty, and now it's long time. So it's everywhere, the big ones. So this is how they stir-fry the tea with machine. Now this is a very old machine. It's actually built into the stone, and they use wood fire to power it. A lot of them are electricity power now, and it's standalone. It's mobile. You can move it around. This is a very old one. Here they're weighing the tea, and then also they're picking the yellow leaves as well. These are already they already picked the yellow leaves out. Now this looks easy. It's not as easy as pay attention how the tea actually falls off from the front. Not only it's actually they're stifling the tea. Not only the small bits are gonna fall through the from the bottom, but also some of the relatively big one, but the broken one, they fall from the front. I tried this before. It's very hard. So this is a quite sizable factory, I guess you call it. Here are the people rolling tea. And then over here we see hired people who are stirring fry the tea. And also some music for entertainment as well. By the way, over there, that's actually a technique that they adopt from red tea. That's what's called the wilting channel. It helps the tea wilt better, I guess. It's a quality control thing. The new batch of tea just arrived. They're laying out under the wilting channel.你们这边好多人一起炒啊！ The first time for everything. So this is a car that's made out of motorcycles. I'm standing on top of it. Oh my god, this is so scary. I think I'm gonna fall. There's actually another lady standing beside me. It's so bumpy. And my just right up on my thigh is against it. So more than half of my body is busy hanging out. You see this village here, they also have a checking point. Ask all cars to stop. The vehicle that just left actually has some tea they carry from outside, so they just basically ask them to left them here, and then people can go up and then they can pick it up when they come here. They do it. So basically it's all villagers, and then it's 2 people per shift.
不求数量了，
要质量，
只求就是长的质量，
是，
对不对？
对。
所以我都不稀罕这些。
So these are the good big tea trees, and these are the smaller trees they chop off. It's actually, some of them are probably the similar age. What happens in this area is many years ago, I mean, remember this is Nan Nuo Mountain. It has the most number of ancient trees, but because at one point the teas were not selling very well, so they chopped down all the ancient trees because it's harder to maintain, it's harder to pick, and then they planted, I don't know if you can see over there, some more the smaller trees, because you can it's easier to maintain and picking, and also the yield is higher. But now people realize that's something wrong to do, so now what happens is they actually start chop down the smaller trees and leave more room for the big trees to grow, because with this it provides more nutrients, so they're not fighting. You can't have too much density for all the tea trees. So now this is Zhu Lin village, which is also a very famous village. It's basically a triangle: the Zhu Lin village, Puerh village, and then the Yako village. The checkpoint we saw is in this village, Zhu Lin village. 做尾雕. 做尾雕. Yeah. 你们这还要吹着呀？太热了是吧？
不是，那把那个微温一下标，它就有那个水分。嗯。吹刚刚到那个水分。
Oh, so they actually adopt fans to help the tea wilt better. Basic willing is to let the water travel out of the tea. This is 炒好的。
炒好的。
This is the fifth batch that they finished stir frying and just lay it out, preparing for sun drying. This is a new batch that he's stir frying. I can't stress enough how labor intense this is. I know it just looks like, you know, flipping and everything, but it's extremely hot.
妈妈，我这今天老公
你也进来了。It's so cute. He followed me inside. This is a really big tea tree in this village. This village actually, Zhu Lin, if you read some books about it, it's known for having all the tea trees actually in the village, and it's always fascinating to archaeologists to see if the people actually follow the tea tree here or people planted the tea tree here, because it looks like the tea trees were here first and then people kind of built the village around it. This is not very common. Most of the time the village it's by the tea tree, it's close by, but it's not actually in the village. Because the tea has been selling really well here, so you would see all the people are building houses and everything as well.